All right, pretty hot. Thanks so much, Nick. Kelvin Stern and Rachel Davis are the co-owners of Fiddlehead Knob Farm, and today we're learning more about the farm and their beautiful mushrooms. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We appreciate it. So first, tell us a little bit more about what you have in front of us, and this is actually a real mushroom,
Yes.
which I'm impressed.
Yeah, so we've got quite a bit of stuff here and a lot of stuff that we don't have on the table. Unfortunately, there's just not enough room. But we've got chestnut mushrooms here. That might be one of the more beautiful ones that we grow. And they kind of have a nutty flavor. Look really great on top of any dish. They pair great with any type of meat too.
Okay.
And on this side, we've got our lion's mane. That's still pretty young yet.
Sure.
It's still probably got about 5 days left until harvest.
So what are the bags? Are they growing here with the bags?
Yeah, so that's what we grow in our grow room. It's basically a combination of sawdust and organic soybean hulls and water.
Wow.
And then we add all of our spores, spawn, what have you, inside the bag, and then we put it in our grow room and it grows.
Can you grow mushrooms anywhere?
Mostly, a lot of different places. But we create specific conditions in our grow room to make these beautiful looking mushrooms that we sell at various different restaurants, farmers market here in Rochester, and then Rachel's down at the Decorah market too.
Sure. So people can buy the mushrooms straight from you, and you also distribute to different restaurants you mentioned. Are there some here in Rochester?
Yeah, Marrow, and we've been working with, talking with our Paladar that just opened up.
Oh, yeah.
And over in Lanesboro at Juniper's restaurant.
I suppose, higher end restaurants want the more quality mushrooms, and that's what you have to offer. So people can buy some of these. How do you sell them? How many mushrooms does a person buy at one time?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how many people you're cooking for, Some people get our wholesale prices at 5 pounds, but some people only want a small amount at a quarter pound,
Yeah,
it really
typically
depends.
in like quarter pound, half pound increments at market is how most people buy them. We always say a half pound is like a good amount.
Sure.
For, quarters are good if you're trying it, but a half a pound is a good amount if you're having like a small family to feed and you want to try them out.
How long do mushrooms last?
Depends on the mushroom, Some can last up to 2 weeks, others only a couple of days.
Okay.
So it really depends.
And the nice thing is when they come to the market and see you guys, you can educate them a little bit on what they're getting into.
Right.
What are these here?
Yeah, so this is a new one that we've had out for a few months now. So you could take these home, basically put them on your kitchen countertop and grow mushrooms at home.
Okay.
They're super easy.
They're going to put you out of business.
Yeah. But it's a great way to educate people, to get kids involved with growing mushrooms. And they're a lot of fun to watch grow. They double in size almost every day once they start growing.
Maybe even like some teachers. They
Yeah.
can purchase some.
Right.
A little project for the kids. So Rachel, you are on your family farm, not too far from Leroy. It's your great-grandfather's farm?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, my great-grandfather's farm.
When did you decide mushrooms is the route you wanted to go?
Well, we collectively, Calvin really got into foraging while we were in college, and right after college we lived in the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina for a little while. Both spent some time working kind of in the local food scene while we were down there. Knew we always wanted to have a farm, so we moved back home. We had the opportunity to buy the farmstead from my grandparents. It was my great-grandparents, and we, mushrooms is kind of something that Calvin has always really been good at finding, and we thought we'd give it a shot at growing them.
Do you do any foraging around here?
Yeah, I'm actually, a couple of years ago, I got certified through the Minnesota Mycological Society to forage and sell commercially. So we wanted to keep that aspect of it with growing mushrooms inside too. I go out and forage all the time, so I'm certified to sell a whole bunch of different kinds of mushrooms.
That's fantastic.
It keeps it going year round. So
right.
nice,
What is the rarest mushroom to find in this area?
Well, most people would probably say morels on a bad year anyways. But it's been a dry one this year. Not too many wild mushrooms out, but morels, they're kind of the sneakier ones out there.
That's the one everyone asks us for at market.
Yep.
Everyone asks us, we always say if we had $1 for every time everyone asks us if we grew morels, we could, I don't know, run ourselves out of business.
So is that the main spot where people can find you, the farmer's market? Do you sell at the farm at all, or do you ship mushrooms out?
We don't have an online store set up yet. We're working on that, but right now we have, we're really active on our social media accounts, and people can just reach out to us over email, or talk to us at market, or message us on social media, and we do direct sales just to people, off of like the formal website. But we're gonna hopefully get that up and going soon.
How did you think of the name, Fiddlehead Knob Farm?
Well, we It used to be called, when it was in Rachel's family, they used to call it Poverty Knob, because it's like the only hill in the area.
Dairy farming back in the day, and so
Sure.
they used to call it Poverty Knob. My grandparents live at the bottom of the road, so they called their two properties between the two of them Poverty Knob. And then fiddleheads grow commonly with mushrooms. The fiddlehead is what the fern is called before it unfurls.
Okay.
And so we were just kind of going
go.
for some kind of a play on foraging and things, and so we liked fiddlehead.
It's a
knob.
nice name. A
Yeah.
nice name. And you have some artwork there too.
Yes, we also do carvings
Okay.
in my wood shop. I do all sorts of different types of wood. These particular ones are all black walnut, and we sell those usually around the holidays at different pop-up art markets around the area. So
Okay. We could talk for hours, I think,
Yeah.
about the mushrooms and the different things that you can utilize mushrooms for and how you can properly have them in your dishes and things like that. Is there any final words that you have for our viewers at home?
I would say if you want some of these beautiful mushrooms, come stop by and say hi at Rochester Farmers Market every Saturday morning, or Decorah Farmers Market, or check out some of the local restaurants.
Yeah. All right. And we have more details about their farm. You can learn a little bit more about the two of them on our website. That's ktdc.com. Just click Midwest Access. And a reminder, you can just purchase one of these and start growing some mushrooms on your own. That's a possibility
Give
as
it
well.
a shot. Yep.
The two of you, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for
you.
having us.